everybody. Welcome. Wow, that's weird, eh? So I don't know what happened. No, what happened with the music? There we go. We were on two places at once. So good morning. I'm Terry, and this is Holding Your Space. And I was laughing at everything going on here. So the very first thing that I saw, which I think should be the word of the day, um, was for mangled unicorn, and it is Boyakasha. Boyakasha, I think is how you pronounce that, right? Mangled unicorn? Anyway, let me know if you guys can hear me. My name's Terry. This is Holding Your Space, and this is Meditation Tribe. And we will chat and we will, you can hear me? Okay. We will chat and then we will meditate. So thanks, Ralph. Yeah, yay, Mangold. Thanks. Thanks, Brenda. So good morning, everybody. Welcome, Tamitha, the Mystic. I love that name. That's beautiful. I'm loving it. Hey, Auntie. Oh my gosh. Auntie D, good morning, everyone. Heading out to treat myself to a coffee and a muffin. Have a great day. I feel like besides our other word of the day from Mangled Unicorn, Boyo Okasha, I can't pronounce it very well. I do feel like that is the thing today, joy. And any way you get it, right? Any which way. So lots and lots of joy today. Teresa Ford, good morning. Debbie, Three Shifting Lights. Okay, Leah is channeling this morning. That was the other thing. Leah and White Dragon were completely channeling, and I think like Mangled Unicorn, it felt like light language. Yukasha had a very primordial kind of vibe to me. But Leah says, hello, happy friends. Full buck moon are not horns, a crown, or at least antenna. I 100%, Leah, I have been getting so many horns and crowns in lately and visions. So, yeah, I think you're onto something there, kiddo. Let me fix that. There we go. Sorry if I made anybody dizzy. So, White Dragon, yeah. Okay, Leah's also saying this just in, you're magnificent and sovereign. Make life yours as we create as we go. Yeah, if something's happening that we don't like, we can create something new 100%. We're kind of like in that thought pattern, aren't we? When we're born in this construct, this 3D world that this is our life and this is our what's happening in front of us is real, but it's a dream. It's like a program. So it's easy to say, right? But once you start living it, things do look differently. So I love that. Um, yeah, Warrior of White. I love that. So beautiful. So beautiful. So it's just exciting when everybody brings in this. And then White Dragon, hold your ground, speak your truth, expand your consciousness, and move forward. I love that. And thank you for your email, Paul. That was really nice. And you got the crowny thing. Yeah, right? The crowny thing is everything right now. Hey, Ralph. Good morning, sir. How are you this morning? And I love this. Leah says, our morning star is about to appear to discuss the going ons of our tribe. Strong and clear. We shine because there's room here for everyone. Everyone is welcome. Love that. It's just an honor to be here with everybody. So thank you all for being here. And it's a full moon day. Wow, I didn't even know that it was a full moon day. So thank you for letting me know. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? I hope everybody's having a great day. And sometimes full moons can be a lot, right? But it's always a good time to let go of things, to surrender. So, and to surrender and joy and witness while we're surrendering. There's a lot going on. Good morning, beautiful friends. Hi, Denise. How are you? Good to see you. And there's our Diana. Diana, are you feeling better this morning? I hope so. Yeah. I know yesterday was your chiropractor day, so lots of love to you. Hershey, hello, beautiful. Grand Rising, the OG. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. And of course, the other OG here. Well, there's lots of OGs here today, but Teresa Ford, good morning, beautiful. I hope you're doing well. Auntie D. Okay, we already did that one, but I let's look at it again because you're out having fun. Excuse me, goodness. So, yeah, so I got up extra early this morning and just started kind of going through, thinking about, what do we want? What do I want? What do we all want? But, and really, there's lots of things that I can let slide quite easily, like painting my dining room. I've bought gallons of paint before to paint it navy, and right now it's kind of a charcoal, kind of a almost a brown. Anyway, and it's cute. I like it, but I'm ready for a change. So I keep thinking of different ideas for it, and I said something about it the other day, and my son said, "Mom, you've been talking about that for a long time." And I'm like, "You're right." So this weekend we're going to do it. And I've decided on turquoise. So, because it brings me joy. I wear a lot of turquoise and it always brings me joy. Hey, Sonia, how are you? So, and you know what? If it doesn't bring me joy in a week, I can repaint it. You woke up excited and can contain. I feel the same, Mangold. Like, I really feel the same. Like, excited this morning. Like, there's lots of energy coming in. So, Brenda T, hello. Let's see who else is here today. Everybody's saying hi. Hershey is headed to the beach. Hershey, are you still in Texas or where are you, honey? Not sure where you are right now. She gets around. she's been moving a little bit, which is fun. You've been doing a lot of really cool stuff. Um, oh, Ralph, I do too. It brings me joy, and I've got to say, this group brings me a lot of joy. And it's always an honor to be here. Yeah, right? Yeah, we're all channeling something. Oh, it's a definite excited scream and a good kind. Yeah, right? A sacred scream. Oh, you did a reading for yourself in your dream yesterday morning. Did you send me that, Tammy? I know I got something. I didn't read all my mail this morning, but so I'm going to go back and check it. So I read a few things and then I had to get in here. Um, yeah. Eventually get used to that new name. Yeah, right. Oh, there's Amy. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Good morning, beautiful. Good to see you, my good friend Amy. Um, oh, Ralph, you're going to start your own channel. I'm telling you, I feel that here. So many people from here have started their own channels, and Tyler's all behind it. So he is really invested in that. He's protecting us. So maybe that's something to do with what your channel's going to be like. But yeah, Richie's really good. His ponderings are amazing. And Richie says things with clarity and purpose. It's like he's poignant. I guess that's the good name or the good word, right? Poignant is it's such a pretty word. But I feel like he says things very, very clearly and succinctly. Um, oh, can we add Shirley MacLaine to the prayer? She was an early bright light in the 80s. Is she okay, honey? I didn't know that she was sick. And also, I wanted to mention, excuse me, goodness, Shirley MacLaine, and then also Liz in Awe. I don't know why my voice caught when I tried to say her name, but Liz is not feeling well. So, and we almost always have her on the list, and we didn't this week. And that was my bad. I started a new one, and, you know, yeah. You have to overthink it, Teresa. Hello. Yeah, right? Like, what brings us joy? That's a hard one to read, isn't it? What brings us joy sometimes? I think sometimes it's the first thing that we think of that brings us joy, but I'm not sure. Good morning, Pamela. How are you, beautiful? Good to see you. Annie Bear, good morning, beautiful. Annie Bear is going to be on Monday, so I need to get that thumbnail made, but I'm excited. We're going to start doing a more regular thing. And Sally, I don't know if Sally's here yet, but Sally's going to be on Saturday. So it's going to be fun. Oh, excited for the Arcturian show with White Dragon, Diana. I think it's tonight. Right? Talk about a foursome and powerful. Really, really powerful. Hi, Kat. Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. Yeah, Arcturians are so amazing, and they've been showing themselves to me for a long time. Since I was a little kid, I could always see them, and they would look at me and start laughing because other people didn't notice who they were. But really pale skin, a lot of sky blue eyes that don't look like they belong on this planet, and usually dark haired, but not always. Um, oh, just follow Michael and Metatron's lead. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, White Dragon, right? Yeah, it's not a competition, it's a cooperative, right? We are all one. We're just having a human experience. So, yeah, an awareness, an experience and awareness on Earth, which is fun. And when we remember that, it's not so serious, is it? So, I hope everybody has big plans this week and this weekend and something fun to do. I'm phenomenal. Mama, mama, mama. I love that. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to do something fun. Um, oh, I like this. You can always say stop. Back that Barbie bus up. I do that often enough. I'm the CEO of Mangled Unicorn Enterprises. That is amazing, my friend. I love that. And why wouldn't you be, right? Yeah. Teresa Ford, you're doing okay. Oh, honey, I want better. Well, okay. That's me putting that on you. But I want better than that for you. You're always filled with joy. Teresa Ford does amazing things. So, and I don't know if you give yourself credit for that, Teresa, how talented you are and artistic. Okay. Gonna drive Mangled Unicorn. Sounds good. Um, Thank you, Hershey. Yep, housekeeping. Remember to do all the YouTubey things like share and subscribe. Um, yeah, you guys were definitely, I mean, that was phenomenal, Leah. When I felt the power in this group, when I got on today, I was like, whoa, somebody came to play. Play, love, remember. Good morning, Annie Bear. I just watched a documentary of the grandmothers and thought of you and wanted to send it to you. So beautiful. Ooh, I want to know about this. Play, love, remember. Is this on YouTube or is this on Netflix? The grandmothers. Sounds amazing. Oh, Leah, I would love that. Yeah. I, oh, Tamitha likes sage green. I do. Okay, I have some rocks around here somewhere that my niece, or actually, I call her my niece sometimes. She's my cousin. She's actually my second cousin. She's my cousin's daughter. Is this one of them? No, that's a quarter. Anyway, it's a she brought back some rocks from the Northwest, and they're like in moss green and almost a turquoise, but not, kind of dusty and kind of sagey. And they're some of my favorite colors I've ever seen. Those rocks, they're just so pretty. And I was like, oh my god. Anyway, that's the other thing that I have to do is book some flights. So we're headed to the Northwest. I'm taking my kids with me. I think we're going to go in October, and try to see some of it. Come out and see you, Annie Bear and Allie and everybody. Um, oh, the moonlight shining through my window last night woke me up. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, Sonia. Wow. Okay, Debbie. I just had a surrendering and breakthrough. I finally understand why I was born into my family. It's a full circle from the Puritans. Wow, Debbie. You guys know who Marianne Williamson is. She's really well known for having written some amazing books. And what's that series? A Power and Not A Power in Miracles, but something about miracles. Anyway, and helping a lot in the 80s with the uh, everybody that was dying of AIDS and really ministering to them. Anyway, but she also ran for president. And I've always been a huge fan of hers. And she talks a lot about the Puritans and how they came to America. And they came to America so that really, with the Puritan experience, wanting to be able to practice their religion and practice their spirituality in a way that they wanted to, and that everybody should have that freedom. And so America was founded, though we didn't do some great things when we got here, or they didn't. Um, America was founded with some beautiful, beautiful ideas, and visions. There were some things that they totally messed up, but hey, yeah, human experience and not good. My beautiful gems, I'll catch up with y'all soon. The ocean is singing loudly for me. Oh my God, go find your joy, Hershey. I know you will. Um, I heard the outside of the Akashic record halls are turquoise pools. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I can't wear enough turquoise. I can't buy enough turquoise. I'm just like, there are days that I just want to, bathe in turquoise. And that's one of the reasons I love Mexico is Mexico. The turquoise waters are just to die for. I love all water, but the turquoise water is beautiful. Yeah. Good morning, Tom. How are you, sir? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, why not go turquoise, right? Why not? Lauren's excited this morning too. Good morning, beautiful. Annie Bear's having great dreams. I love that. And Annie Bear had some great shows that she put up, some videos this week too, in her pool in the turquoise water. Pamela, Ralph, Michaela, and I painted the dining room a plum magenta, and I have turquoise curtains. I really like it. Oh my God. This I would love to see, Pamela. I love that. I've always wanted an eggplant or plum colored dining room, and I haven't done one, but I do have kind of eggplant colored rugs that are out in the garage right now, but I've got two of them. Those Chinese nickel rugs, like from the 20s, not the 2020s, the 1920s. Anyway, and I love that color. What? Kelly, good morning. Kelly B, how are you? Missouri will always be home. Yeah, still for life. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about that, Hershey, when I was talking to you about being by the beach. And I was like, she's a Missouri girl. Yeah. right? Missouri kind of sticks to you. It's nice here. Yeah. Okay, strong remembering this AM of my past good deeds and how I wish to get there in this lifetime. Leah, you're so channeling this morning. You're so on it. And there he is. He must have heard us talking about him. Good morning, sir. How are you, Richie? Hope all is well. Okay, there's an astral connection to your soul's work on this planet. I feel the same. Yeah. It is also nice to hear a male point of view. Sometimes. I was watching, me and Deepak, but Deepak was on, I saw him on he was interviewed on somebody's thing. It was a good interview. I can't remember the guy's name, but I can post it if you guys want. Anyway, he had some good things to say, and he's been married for 55 years, and they said, what is the single most important thing? The interviewer asked him, and he said, to never be right, to never worry about who's right. And I thought, he goes, just give it up. And they were laughing about it, but it's so true, right? When we give up that idea that I'm right and you're wrong, man, does that make a difference in relationships? Yeah, I could definitely use a little more work on that sometimes, though. So, yep, Tyler approves. Ralph's son who passed. Oh, Tyler is Ralph's son who passed. Oh, it's Tyler Anderson's first birthday today. 31st birthday today. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ralph. But I love that name, Tyler. Yeah, Ty Ty. Isn't that amazing? Well, we can say things are small world, but they're synchronicities, aren't they? And blessings. The Stargate experience had Pam Gregory talking on awakening and future consciousness. I just watched the end of her. She did a show with Lee Harris, and I think it was on a while back. Anyway, but they just released it, so it was probably onto their members. Which I'm a member of Lee Harris, and I always forget that until I see him on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, I could have watched that. But that's okay. I really am impressed with both of them. Yeah, I'll have to look at that Pam Gregory. I like that other woman. What was her name? Diana Cooper? I can't remember. She's from England too, and she does a lot on the angels. And she was the one that was saying that we are already moving into sixth and seventh dimension, that we're kind of not bypassing fifth and sixth, but we're moving. We've accelerated so fast. Good morning, Terry and Super Tribe. Linda G made a post past YouTube channel. She came to mind out of the blue. Thought it might be her time. She lives around the Santa Fe area. Oh, interesting. Yeah. We've been talking about having her back on the show, and we'll see what we can get. So I will email her again today, because we keep talking and it keeps being the wrong time. Yeah, holding up Liz, right? Liz and all. She's our girl. A new channel. I would not know what to say to people would be interested in. White Dragon says, White Dragon, give me a break. You got a lot to say, sir. It would be, it would be riveting. Linda T got a hit about Shirley. Oh, about Shirley MacLaine. Do you guys remember the cassette tapes that were out? And Shirley MacLaine did a set of cassette tapes. She put out some books, some metaphysical books way back. I mean, she's been in on this stuff for a long time. And I remember driving around listening to her books on cassette tape. And she's funny and delightful. And she's Warren Beatty's sister. which is a trip. Um, a lot of talent there. The Stargate experience had her on talking about awakening and future consciousness. Yep, that's what we need. Um, okay. Good morning, Terry and Super Tribe. Linda G made a post. Okay. Okay. And I already did that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sometimes it jumps. Tonight at 5, Leah, with, I think you're talking about Diana. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm assuming it's Diana and Diane and Paul and Allie. Barbara, good morning. Yeah, cannot wait to see Annie Bear's show. Annie Bear is a star, another big star. Yeah, Shirley MacLaine is amazing. Yeah, judicial statements, sort of. Hi, J Cat Lady. Pamela, I had a dream last night. I was driving a car and could see white laser trails crossing in front of me. I thought, oh, I know who the other one and the cars are. They are my neighbors. Oh, because the first thing I thought was they were galactic. Galactic. Are they your galactic neighbors, Pamela? I don't know. Yeah. Well, Diana is amazing. So we are doing a 7-Eleven show tomorrow at 11. And I laughed when I made the thumbnail because it looks like. Do you remember George Burns when he was in that thing and he played God? That thing called a movie years ago, and he played God, and he was just funny going around smoking his cigar and doing stuff. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of for some weird reason. Lurker mode this morning, Diana. Diana has the bees and the belt. Debbie, we are just sharing our different paths that seem to connected along the way. Oh, Debbie, I love that. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, looking forward to the show to highlight Arcturians tonight as Diane G. as accessing Akashic Records saw my starseed origin as Arcturian. Yeah, the Arcturians are so smart. Um, you know, very smart. Oh, Play Love, remember, I found out I was a Anunnaki warrior. Okay, have you guys ever thought about the Anunnaki and the Ashkenazi? And Ashkenazi is a tribe of um, Jewish, Eastern European Jews. Anyway, but the Anunnaki and the Ashkenazi, for some reason, seem to. I've always felt like it. Always felt like it. Just a weird thing that I ponder some days. Hey, Jules, how are you, beautiful? Good to see you. And Alice is here, and Barbara. Good morning. If anybody sees Gray, I'm going to say this one more time again. I'll probably say it again. Don't get me wrong. But tell her I said hi, and tell her she is not banned. She said that she can't post when she comes on. So I don't know. I went into YouTube and I can't find where it says anything about that. Oh, Leah, you think of Tutah immediately. Yeah, yeah. JJ is in the middle of some changes, so we'll see what the Tutahs look like. I know the Tutahs will always be with her, but I think she's got a lot of new things coming in. It's really exciting. So I feel like it's going to be amazing. I don't know if anybody else has been watching The Gilded Age, but my daughter and I watched it, the third episode of it last night, and it's fun. And at the end, well, they're going to get a little metaphysical. That's all I'm going to say. I won't go into anything else about it. And my daughter was like, I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And that was big back then. Yeah, it's going to be full of laughter, all turquoise. I like that. Right and strong. Right, Annie Bear? Yeah. Hi, Sally. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, I did announce our show on Saturday. Oh God, right. Need to send you the pics from the forest. Yeah. So Tom sees a lot. He has he summers in the forest, and there's some beautiful areas there, energy areas, and there's lots of elemental beings and tree people and hairy people and whatnot. Um, okay, White Dragon. Remember the Anunnaki were a mix of Lyran refugees and reptilians that had turned to the light, according to what it is in the Akashic records. They are still around, but not on planet now. Interesting. Marby, good morning. Hey, Jazz. What's cooking? Come and see me, Terry, holding your space. I will. I see you. YouTube. And okay, you saved it. You sent it to my text. Okay. Um, all right. There's Fatima. Blessings. Beautiful. How are you, Fatima? We haven't seen you for a few days, and I was worried about you. I hope everything's going okay. Um, yeah, Teresa Ford, that makes a lot of sense. You think a lot of us were born into families to heal them. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I agree. I agree. And I know that my family certainly had a lot of ancestral um, crap. It was crap. Had some really good stuff too. Oh, what a strange, strange trip it's been, right? Yeah. Who is that? Grateful Dead, I think. Anyway, yeah, yeah, man. Right, Sally? I can't keep up with the chat either. I'm being spastic here this morning. So 2 cups of coffee. What are you gonna do? With cacao and a bit of honey. So yeah. Oh, Patricia, I have a necklace with a pendant and earrings made from green aventurine, which is around my altar. Oh, green aventurine. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think I might have some, but I'm not positive. I've got a lot of green turquoise, and then what's the other thing called? Gasbite? That is like a green turquoise, but different. It's a different stone. And energetically, it's really interesting. 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's right. Yes, ma'am. 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 4 o'clock, right? Yeah. Um, yeah. Oh, you went to Palladian and always thought that was where you originated. Well, you know what? Um, there are so many Palladians on the planet right now. So they really are, I feel like, gatekeepers. And a lot of us have been through the Pallades. So incarnated at some time or another. And there's so many Palladian guides that come in. And I always see them as white and blue. And so they do bring in part of the blue energy, but part of the blue energy that's coming in is also originates from other places, which you guys tell me where. I think some of it is the Raw Collective. I think some of it might be Arcturian and just a whole host of blue light. And then Nancy Rebecca has some really interesting information on the blue light beings. And she also brings it up and brings them together with the diamond light. So blue diamond light, which I think is really, really interesting. Good morning, Rachel, Wolf Girl Oracle. Happy Thursday. Thursday. I love that. My Viking sister. Um, Roger Williams left the Puritan settlement for religious freedom and founded Providence, Rhode Island. We live down the road from there. Oh, Ralph. Interesting. Yeah, lots of beautiful energy around the Puritans. I mean, they were creators, right? They moved to a new world, literally. So we can figure this out to be literally, right? We always think it's solid, but it's not. But it makes it a lot easier to think that linearly. Good morning, Deb Marsh. How are you? Good to see you. Um, oh, you're the same too. Play, love, remember. Turquoise is your jam, right? Like I just, if I go to a store, that's the first thing I look for is turquoise. Oh, I would love to see the pictures of it, Pamela. Thank you. Um, Tamitha, my kitchen, when it's fully mine, will be painted yellow with sunflowers. Yes, please. That's my other favorite color is yellow. I've got a lot of yellow that I like. Yeah. And my living room and my family room used to be bright sunshine yellow, and I loved it. Now, I was thinking about doing it again. I think I think that was the 90s. Um, and I did a lot of yellow and terracotta and kind of a light tan, which was not my favorite. Um, anyway, hi, Forest Dreams. Roger Williams is in your family tree. Oh my gosh. Impressive. Yeah, that Puritan strand is really, really amazing. Okay. Tree support. I feel the same as neither my brother or I have children since we came in to end, clear, heal the family lineage. Brother more the German side, me the Mexican side. Feel the reason you're in New Mexico. Oh, interesting, Patricia. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I do feel like when we go in and meditate together and whatnot, we talk about the ancestors and the descendants. It doesn't matter if we have children or not. We still have the descendants. There's still that lineage that's going forward somewhere, somehow, that we're healing. White Dragon. Okay, Leah, not only that, but they have some beautiful gardens and meditation pools with benches. Very beautiful place to visit, but you must have business there to enter and use. Oh, I don't know. Is this in Rhode Island that you're talking about, Paul? I know one of my favorite places I ever went to like that was Paramahansa Yogananda's gardens. And I think it's in Encinitas, California. But really nice. He used to have a house there up on the cliff, and it burnt down, and they didn't have any fire hydrants close by, so because it was way up. And then they decided to turn it into um, a garden, and it's a private garden, but everybody's allowed to go in and enter. I think you might have. Maybe we got a ticket to go there. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, or maybe we just walked in. But it was really beautiful. Um, oh, I got your email. Thank you. Chrissy is checking with her sister, and we'll let you know. Okay, nice. Have you seen Rachel? Have you seen our friend, our Unity Minister friend, and her name begins with an M, Manasana? Yeah, I have not seen her for a while. I have to get back on Facebook if I want to see her. I think she's awfully busy. Get out of town if you're sending out chorizo. Hello, Pamela. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to be right or do you want to be in peace? Isn't that the truth? Um, like, we might have friends or family that are always trying to help us and always suggesting things, right? And that can be a lot to take in sometimes because sometimes you feel like, um, oh, you know, you need to always suggest things to me. So anyway, it's okay. But then I felt like I'm worried that I'm trying to be right, that I don't need to be suggested things to. So loving people where they're at. Two sides to the coin. You choose to be the rim. Oh, that's a yoga move. That's a yogi move, Leah. You are the guru. Um, oh, yeah. Where is Paul this morning? Diane G is going to be interviewed on NDE soon. Good. I thought she got it. I was thinking. I keep looking for her on it. I keep going there trying to see if I can see her. Trying to see if I can see. I'm so excited for her. So Annie Bear was on. I was on. Allie was on. Kelly Healer was on. Diana was on. Um, and and she is amazing. Yeah, yeah, amazing. Terry is on eighth a lot, I think. I'm certainly not on this planet. Oh, okay. So I was talking to my friend Jean last night, you guys, Jean Mail, and I was going to record with her today, and we're going to change it. Um, so it's we keep changing it, but that's okay because there's a lot going on, and it's going to be at the exact right time when we do it. But yeah, we were talking about which planet we were living on, and we had one of those 10:30 at night um, phone calls last night. So what? I'm with you, Rachel. There are two sides to a coin. I choose bacon. Bacon, it's bacon is the smell, right? And the texture, the crispy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. You have no problem shouting at us, White Dragon. Teresa Ford, thanks for your feelings about it. It feels very strong with me. No need to have children when the lineage is healed. A completely new beginning when I leave this earth and before. Patricia, that is so calming and peaceful. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Cecilia, good morning. Um, mm, wow. Okay. I can't understand that, but I don't know if you're channeling. But yeah, beautiful. Missouri has amazing caves. Good place to look around. Ozark Caverns come to mind. Right, Delphi? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm in KC, and there are caves all around underneath. And when Dr. Gale was up in Mount Shasta, um, and we were talking about the Lyrans coming through so much, and they were traveling through the caves. So really interesting. Lots of ETs. So if you live in a place that has a lot of caves, it's interesting to know about that because you will see a lot more activity because of that. You love Shirley's movie Out on a Limb, which deals with spiritual things in her life. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, Patricia. She's one of my faves. I mean, and she was a dancer, right? She was one of the guys. She hung out with the Brat Pack. I mean, she was completely ahead of her time. Really strong woman. Yeah. Rachel, you never had a strong need to have kids. Maybe that is why. Isn't that interesting? And I had this need to have kids. Like it was in my body. It was like I knew that I had to have these two kids. And I did, and they're amazing. And I'm done. It's like, okay, done. But yeah. Yeah, either way it's beautiful. And your soul kind of knows, doesn't it? And sometimes your body helps you with that because because I do think that we program our physical forms, and they were showing me when I went to get my Reiki 4. and Reiki 3. And a lot of you guys that are programmers, like you work with the programming of the soul. And it totally is a program. And I feel like we program that into our physical form. And it feels like to me, and you guys let me know what you think, but it feels like it's the solar plexus and the hara where it's programmed into. Um, and and then when I was getting my 4 and working on somebody, they were showing me that you could reprogram in there if you wanted to. Just a little weird thing to talk about this morning. Just put a quarter in and run away to the hills. Yeah. Um, 5 MST, I think, for the show tonight. Oh, okay. 5 Mountain Standard. Doesn't take me long. You think they are your galactic neighbors. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, George Burns is a blast from the past, isn't he, Amy? I mean, talk about an interesting fella playing God. He and Morgan Fearman. I can't remember his last name now all of a sudden. They were my 2 favorite gods, which sounds like a weird thing to say. Okay. Rays of light popping in that window. They are, aren't they? Yeah, that window's been on fire lately. Um, Sally, more crickets. Oh, more color flashes last night. I can't wait to see. Light is popping. Yeah. Oh, the hybrids are here for the healing. Yeah. Yeah. My family's really interesting. All the kids are quite different. All lets it be known to draw and see a Palladian in the crowds today and remember to say hello and thanks. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of them around. Um, I see the white lady a lot, and she feels very Palladian, but she's like a very upper dimensional Palladian. And she comes in and she moves around. Um, so I think she's one of my guides, but I think that she's working with many people. She's on the councils and stuff, and she has long hair, kind of blue white skin, and white robes, and mostly a light body. But ooh, okay, she knows I'm talking about her. So, but she came in and she works with a lot of people, but she's interesting because she's compassionate, but she's also very analytical in a way that um, you know, like your favorite German grandma would be. I'll say it that way. They're very, very quick and very alert and very, um, this is how we're going to get this done. And with compassion, but not as warm and tender like my other grandma. So interesting. Yeah, Nancy Rebecca is love, love, love her. Kimmy, good morning. Lauren, good morning. Is Liz here? Oh, I'm so glad. Liz, I was talking about you. So you ended someone in your dreams. There was sound waves in my movements, intense, so not like me. There are times when things are called for, right? Yeah. So you guys, I saw a fairy last night. No, I was not on drugs. It was swinging around our landscape light under our Japanese maypole. It moved really fast, but I saw the legs and arms and wings. Crazy. Wow. I love that, Rachel. They are moving around a lot now, aren't they? Yeah. If you look in the trees, you'll see a lot. And I love that you have a Japanese maple. They're so pretty. Love and light. Aw. Yep. They're coming in. Kimmy. I am positive that we did come to help heal generational traumas. I am convinced that this is one of the main reasons I volunteered to come to Earth at this time. Lauren, that's huge. Number one, that you found your Dharma, like why you're here, is huge because that gives you such a strength of purpose, right? Yeah. And I do believe in that too. Healing these generational traumas really, really changes everything. Okay. Let's get to meditation. Oh my God, it's 9:03. We are really late. Hey, Paul. That's okay. You're a movie star. You can be late if you want. Um, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. We'll do a short meditation again, and maybe tomorrow will be a longer meditation, or I'll just do one on my own and record it. Okay. Oh, the garage stirred up the fairies. Uh, Whoa, what if you made a fairy garage next to it? Interesting. Yeah. Annie Bear, I love that. All right. So just let your body breathe you. Just kind of relax where you are. Go into your spirit, your body. Kind of listen to your body, what it has to say today. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, what do you have to release today, to let go of? Full moon. Inhaling again all the way up to the high heart. And as you release through the high heart, let every cell in your body be coated in love. Coated. I said coated, but they're saying coated. So we'll reprogram our bodies today. Inhaling a new coating. And as you exhale, feel joy, love, transformation permeate every cell in your physical form, moving into your auric field, every meridian in your energy body, all your chakras, up to your 18th or 55th chakra, whatever you'd like, permeated in light, love, and joy. Blue diamond light, moving into your light body pretty quickly today, like a hologram that goes around your auric field of crystalline energy, 7th and 8th dimension. Noticing others around us, feeling them, sensing them, whether there are angels or our guides, beings on the planet, other light workers, working with their light bodies, their crystalline energy. Waking up like you're turning on a switch, noticing all around the planet those that are working with this crystalline energy. Calling in 33 trillion angels, times the frequency of 144,000 masters, to the 9th degree. Energy, protection, transformation, joy. Climbing out to the light grid, the light body of the planet. This will be the awareness of 5th and 6th dimension and 7th and 8th. So all of a sudden our light grid is changing. It's already evolving. That goes around the planet. It's being coded with new codes of light, crystalline energy, new pathways, neural pathways, when we work with our physical form that connect to the 7th and 8th dimension in our stomach, our solar plexus is also being recoded as we let go with the old, releasing generational trauma, our attachment to that, our attachment to being right. We release this. And just knowing, being in this light form, and go into your high heart in this light form, your seat of divinity. It's between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. So acknowledging your divine joy, knowing that there was always only this. We were always interconnected in our light bodies, crystalline energy. Some of us have antlers. Some of us might have hair in our true form. And we might see others around us whose physical forms and light forms look different than ours. Noticing, that's the joy of it. That's the beauty of it. We all perceive things in different ways and reflect things in different ways. Flying our freak flag today of joy, compassion, equanimity, and going a little farther than the eighth dimension. So noticing beyond, what do you see? You're going to see your own thing, your own joy, your own creation. What does it look like? Ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want it to be? Noticing the full moon energy. And since we've released our generational trauma, letting go of being right, we can manifest here like a mirror, walking into the mirror, manifesting new worlds, new ways of being, new modes of knowing, beyond our wildest dreams, dancing with that energy, and knowing that's our divine birthright as divine beings, having a human experience. Now, in this mirror, give yourself a gift today. Hold your hand out, your palm. Look inside your palm. What do you want to see? What do you want to manifest? Whether it's a necklace filled with crystalline energy, or antlers, a car, a new job. Give yourself something physical and something crystalline. Or maybe they're both the same thing. So watch it be in your hand. And today, as you're walking around all week, look in your hand and remember what you have. You've always had it. You could always do this. Bringing that hand to your high heart, breathing it in and releasing. Synchronicities, infinite possibilities, awareness, infinite potential. Now coming back to your light body, seeing them wink at you in the mirror as you leave. Noticing the light grid, different colors, different beings than we've seen before, different programs, different designs. It's like we're on the penthouse of it. Coming back to the earth, feeling the gravitational magnetic pull, hearing our heartbeat, saying prayers for different areas around the world. Guatemala, Mount St. Helens, the tectonic plates, Texas, Portugal, the Middle East, Ukraine, Brazil. Saying prayers for Carolyn. Seeing her hand, her beautiful hand, and Peter. Saying prayers for Janet, for Juno, for Allie and Keith and Carmel, for Jean and her husband, Carolyn and Peter, Lorraine, Janet DC, Mangled Unicorn, Patty and her niece too, for Michelle and her medical staff and her husband Ron, Mount Rainier, for Denise, Mary Starshine's friend, for Liz and Ah, Shirley McLean, and anybody else that needs it, all our families, for anybody that's worried today about where they're going to get their next meal or if they're going to be picked up by somebody who thinks they're right. Sending them love and peace, joy, understanding, a sense of calm. For all those that think they're right, sending them joy and peace, understanding through the back of their heart. They don't have to accept it. It's free will planet. But just joy and understanding to them. Now coming back to your body, noticing every cell in your body filled with joy, vitalization, crystalline energy, love to Juan, anybody that's having trouble with their brains right now or wondering what to make of this planet at this time. Might be every one of us. Coming back into your physical form, noticing every cell in your body connecting to the crystalline energy. You might look 10 years younger today, looking in the mirror, visualizing that, reconnecting to being a kid, back into your body completely, zipping up your energy from your root chakra to your crown chakra, sitting up straight, breathing in, and repeating silently, loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic body, quick, alert, creative mind, lightness of being. And we're back. All right, guys. Man, we have been chatting up a storm lately. Oh, I'm sorry. Juan is still in the psychiatric facility. Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, I was saying Mount St. Helens, but it's Mount Rainier, right? Yeah, interesting stuff going on the planet. Oh, Shirley McLean, Yeah. Okay. I'm doing memberships. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to get it done. And then I might put them out there and give you some ideas of what we're going to do. Because that's what I want it to make it right. And I'm putting too much stress on it. I'm trying to be right. Oh my God. Sharon Donnelly. Hello, beautiful. Sending love, light, and laughter to everyone as always. Thank you, honey. Pamela, you had amazing visualization that it didn't pull up until after we were done. It was either Pamela or Patricia yesterday. Hey, Pamela. So yeah, let me know because it was really beautiful. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hi, Vanessa. Sorry. Terry, I saw a beautiful white cloud go around the tribe. Heard later in meditation, and so it is. Love, light, and blessings and peace and big belly laughs. Right? Those big belly laughs. Anybody else have that big happy Buddha? And you rub his tummy. We have one here. I love him. Okay. White Dragon, Terry, you are so nice. I would rather have them write us picked up and taken to processing all of them. That's one way of looking at it, White Dragon. All right, everybody. Have a great day. So I am going to get some stuff done today, and then we are going to look at painting my dining room, and I'll pull some colors. I'm gonna go to Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore today and look at colors. So everybody have a great day. Namaste. My light sees your light.